let's talk about jobs in the project management field. So at PMI, we've done a number of research into how project management can help organizations and what the demand is for project managers. In fact, the studies we have shown is that globally, there's a demand for 1.57 million jobs a year for new project managers. Now, this is a huge number of new jobs for people to take on in the project management field, but it's only a part of the story. What we're also seeing is that the baby boomers are starting to leave the workforce and leaving the workforce with their talent in managing large and complex projects. So in addition to these new jobs, there has to be people come in to backfill and fill in for the people, baby boomers, who are retiring onto their next career or the next part of their life journey. But it gets even more interesting than that. The studies that we've done at PMI shows that organizations that utilize project management and have a mature project management practice can be much more successful, in fact, twice as successful in completing projects that meet the objectives. So that this means that organizations are now starting to understand that they need to improve their project management maturity and their project management practice. In fact, as you can see from one of the stats that I have, that 95% of the CEOs are saying that project management is one of the most, if not the most important job that their organization can have. So we are now seeing that organizations and senior executives are valuing project management and looking to hire project managers to actually run their projects. They're looking to have more project managers, and they're looking to help develop those project managers. But the story doesn't end there. They're looking not just for anyone as to be a project manager. They want people with the skills and the capabilities that will allow them to manage the projects the organizations have, the organizations that have today. They're looking for people with talent. And this is where we're seeing, in fact, there's a war for talent, because although there's many people who are looking for jobs, the people who have the skills and capabilities, in particular for project management, are in high demand, and that organizations are looking for them. Unfortunately, what we're seeing is that organizations are no longer investing in their own staff. They're not helping them acquire the skills and knowledge that may be lacking, but they're looking for you as individuals to do that. And that's where here at the School of Continuing Studies at U of T, we can help out with having project management courses to help you acquire those skills and knowledge. But what are the skills and knowledge that employers are looking for? As I said, they know they have to manage projects. They have to have a project methodology and process in place. They know that projects are going to help them achieve their business objectives. So what are those skills and knowledge? Well, PMI has recently introduced what we call the new talent triangle, which talks about 3 broad sectors of skills and capabilities that as project managers you need to have. The first is very straightforward. It is project management technical skills. And in fact, this is where the industry started in looking at, is around having us to be good technical project managers. How to develop good schedules, good budgets, how to do good risk analysis, very technical parts of the managing a project. Yet as we saw that project managers acquired those skills and became better at building budgets and schedules, projects were still failing. They were still having trouble. So about 20 years ago, 25 years ago, we started thinking about what else is there? And this is where we started talking about leadership skills. That project managers are leaders in their organizations. They're not only are they leading the project team, helping that project team come together to work to achieve the objectives of the project, but they're helping the organization in leading the organization through change, which inevitably projects are doing in the organization, whether it's introducing a new product or service, or changing the way the organization works in order to be more productive, which has to be done in this highly competitive environment. So project managers needed to have what we call soft skills, ability to negotiate, ability to communicate effectively, ability to motivate people. In fact, recent studies that PMI has done shows the #1 reasons why project fails are because of poor communications. So this was a third dimension, the second dimension that project managers need to have. And the third dimension, which is the one that's sort of the more recent thinking, is around as project managers, we need to have business and strategic management knowledge. It's all very well to say we can communicate and know how to communicate, but we need to be able to communicate in the language of our stakeholders, the language of the people who are impacted by the project or impact the project. We have to know their language. We have to be able to speak in the language of the business. We have to know what value the product or service of our project is delivering to the organization. And we have to be able to know how our project links to the strategy of the organization. So here at U of T in our School of Continuing Studies, we are focusing on making sure that in our program project management courses that we address all three of these areas to help you as potential project managers acquire the skills and capabilities to be excellent project managers. In addition, at the school, we have courses that are designed to help you with the certifications that PMI has, in particular the Project Management Professional or PMP, to help you signal to the marketplace, to those employers who are looking for project managers, that you have the skills and capabilities to be a great project manager.